What's up, Sheeples?
Hello, Sheeples. How are you? How are you, Sheeples?
That is
doing
not Z.
today?
This is Z. This is the guy. The other guy is the one with the
The other
new
guy.
nickname.
The other guy.
What's up, new Sheeple? What do we call you today?
What do I call myself today?
Do you want to be laid back thang? Because
I'm just gonna call myself Kickin it because
Kickin
we are
it.
gonna kicking it back
oh yeah,
today,
we are just
and
after a
it's
while.
gonna be
Yeah.
a nice chill session with Z and I, because I think we both did not get that opportunity to just sit back and talk about random crap last week, because I just came back from Delhi and I had to kind of we had to kind of make the second part of the Marvel episode,
Right, and it's
which I hope you sheeples
It's
enjoyed.
been so much fun,
Yeah.
like delving back into the Marvel world. Like, I know a lot of people are still in touch with WandaVision. I mean, I'm not. I'm just the movie kind of guy.
Dude, WandaVision was so good. I don't want to spoil anything, but if you do plan to watch it, like, holy crap.
I just hope it's not like key to watching the next movie. Like, like sometimes they do that.
It does connect to the universe,
does.
so I think it might
Okay.
it might be a good idea to maybe just check it
Yeah.
out dude, it's worth it.
Yeah.
I'll say this, it's so worth it.
Yeah.
Because they did such an amazing job with each and every episode. Like, the first two episodes feel like they're what is going on, you don't know, like, it's
Right.
very slow, but then the vibe to it and everything is so interesting. I don't want to say anything.
Do all the
because I'll spoil
characters
it for
from
you.
like the MCU make in, or it's just primarily about Wanda?
No.
And
It's
her vision?
mainly Wanda, Vision, and like a few things.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to say anything again.
Dude, I miss her cool
Spoiler.
brother, huh? Like Adidas brand placement guy, like like freaking
Just you'll
platinum
watch, honestly,
blonde hair.
watch.
Who has hair like those, man? Like, where do you even like? You grow up in the Alps or something?
I mean, honestly, like, that would be. I wonder if I ever dyed my hair silver, what it would be.
Dude, right? And you have this thing, right? You've
like,
done it,
honestly.
right? You've experimented a bunch of times. I think you've done green at some point.
I just no. So that was temporary.
Temps.
That wasn't like permanent. And there's a story behind. There's something that might happen over the next few months, which
Whoa.
I think I need to get to.
Whoa.
But before that,
Oh, is that was the bet's
like
about?
to say. Oh, wait. Wait for it. Just wait for it.
Right.
There's a whole. So, Sheeples, I think you might be confused
Big
about
reveal.
what he's saying. I'm gonna.
Da, da, da.
Yeah, I'm gonna reveal everything. I'm gonna reveal everything to you all.
सब नहीं
it's
दिखाने
a
का,
very
ऐसा नहीं. It's a
fun-
PG-13 show.
it's a very fun thing that might happen in a few months, and I think if it does, I guess like I said, I'll tell you all. But before we get to any of that, please watch WandaVision Z. Like, honestly, just like, I recommend it. full
Right.
on.
Okay. All right.
Definitely
Okay. That sounds like some glorious recommendations.
But other than that, what have you been up to, dude? Like, how have you been?
Oh, it's been fun.
What is the haps?
What's the haps? Past 1 month has been a nice month because I've started to try my hand at video edits. I mean, primarily for the Sheeples, and like I began with, okay, can we all just accept how crappy the Wonder Woman video was? But it's given me a nice low benchmark.
So the funny thing was, and
Hey,
Sheeples,
बिगाड़ मत,
like,
बिगाड़ मत,
y'all
ऐसा
will
बोलने का नहीं
agree with me about
Hey,
this.
ऐसा बोलने
Like-
का नहीं, बांट. Scheme नहीं बताने का,
I
चिल्ला
really
चिल्ला
like
के
the work you
सबको.
did. I really like the work you did, Z. But then in the middle of Marvel week, I suddenly see I'm in Delhi. I'm like, yeah, as he is posting every day. That's really cool to see. Oh my god!
Hug
And
diya.
then suddenly I see Marvel के बीच में there's Wonder Woman का logo. I'm wondering, wait,
गंदा hug दिया ना bro.
what? What happened? Oh my god! And your caption was the best, huh? Like, I know Wonder Woman is not a part
See,
of
the
Marvel.
acknowledged कि मैं poop किया हूँ, but I will overcompensate.
But I feel like people kind of enjoyed it, like from what I can
Right.
say. I think your edits were nice to watch. Honestly, I loved the Hulk one. I loved the story you did with the Hulk one, with the
Yeah.
smash getting bigger.
Yeah,
and
that
bigger
was
and
fun,
bigger,
right? That was fun.
Which was really
I'm
cool.
so glad I remember to add it to the highlights. Like,
Uh-huh.
otherwise, it would have been gone forever, ever, ever.
And something I really want to say, like what I really appreciated in the Thor edit was like you in the silhouette of like Thor, you kind of played the video, which was really cool for me because I've like someone who doesn't know how to edit videos,
Yeah.
that's like whoa, that looked cool.
Yeah, no,
That
man.
was like
Thanks,
that must
man.
have been
Like,
hella fun.
I'll show it to you the next time we meet, which I don't know is going to be when because pandemic. But
Dude, we've not met,
yeah,
and I have
we
to say
haven't
this, like
since a
stress
year,
this,
bro.
we've not
Since
met
a
in a year.
year. Matlab, last Feb
In
this time we were. This is already April. What the fuck? Last April
Yeah,
this
it's
time.
April.
I think this time around.
Oh shit, dude, we crossed our anniversary of the first
Fuck,
episode that we released.
forgot. I think this time
We
around we were.
completely forgot.
I think this time around we were recording about gaming or maybe music. I think
Yeah.
this is around that time. Yeah.
So congratulations, Mr. Z. We've
Got
crossed
a
a year.
Yay!
Oh my
Clap
God.
for ourselves. Cut a cake in the shape of Sheeples.
Oh my god. That's so
Fuck,
cool.
dude.
Congratulations to you, Sheeples, as
Yo,
well.
thank
that
you
you're
for sticking it by
bared
for
us
a whole
year.
year. That
Yeah.
is huge. Huge. That is huge.
I hope
grant.
we aren't boring you all.
Yeah, because we aren't
Oh
boring
my
ourselves.
God,
The
but-
both of us are having fun.
Uh,
It's a two-person
Yeah,
podcast,
yeah,
and
we-
apparently
we've had fun.
Yeah, we have 6 dedicated people who listen to the podcast every time it comes out. So it might sound like a small number, but I'm really grateful for that figure. Even though maybe I'm 5
Oh, yeah,
out of those
yeah.
6 people, but still.
yeah, I'm the other sixth one. Like we are the sixth
But it's
people
so
watching.
cool, man. Like having a community is like, you might have a noble thought to start a community, but getting it together is not easy for sure. And
Oh, definitely.
beginning the Sheeples has sure illustrated that you might have a good idea, but for the world to know that you have a good idea, it takes a lot of work. It does.
And honestly, like so one thing, if y'all do enjoy the work we are doing, right? Please do share it with others. We would love to find more sheeples to have conversations with, to talk about stuff with, to enjoy, like just like things that like Marvel or DC
Right.
or How I Met Your Mother or whether it be talking about mental health, whether
Right.
it be talking about social issues that we have done in the past, and we plan to talk about a few more things in the future. Teaser for a few other episodes that might come out. But yeah, so I hope, like, if you're enjoying the work that we are doing, then you can like give us feedback about
Right.
it. Give us and if you feel like we are worthy of it, share our work. Hopefully,
we
so,
are worthy.
So yeah, I think that's just one thing that's a part of it all. But yeah, and the best part is now you can see Z editing stuff
Whoa.
on our feed.
Yeah,
It'll be
just trying to like
new creative
baby
engine
steps,
as well.
like doing like 2 videos a week, and
Mm-hmm.
it's fun, man. Like, I'm so grateful that I have this opportunity to learn, and yeah, thank you for sticking by and giving me this chance. Laid back thing, no, kicking it up, Mr. Kicking it up.
kicking it up.
Kicking it up. That's such a
No, but honestly, dude, like it's something that I can't believe it's been a year.
Dude,
right?
serious.
Like that's why this
You know what? If
this episode
I
is
would
kind
go
of
back a year,
celebrating that as well.
I don't know if I would be able to predict that we would do this for a whole year. Like, almost touching 50 episodes. Like, of course, like 7-8 videos shy, 7-8 pods shy of 50 podcasts. But dude, I think no matter where this podcast goes, I'm always going to look back and really have a good time. Like, the fact that we did 50
dude,
of
for
these
sure.
is big. And
So the best part of it all, I kind of got to discover new things about myself as well over this podcast, because like whether it be making artwork, which I did not know I could do
so much
personally.
cool, man. Like, I really hope we get NFTs for your hard work, because you deserve it. Like, you make
Dude,
such good, like, and the best part, Sheeples, is he doesn't even do it over Photoshop or like any of the professional. He does it with simple tools, but yet he manages to do such a great job. And that always has me wondering that, just imagine if he were to learn Photoshop or Illustrator, he could like do
I'm actually learning Photoshop right now, to be honest.
Dude,
So
insane.
Illustrator might not be something that I might be able to do properly because
Right.
I'm not a drawing kind of a person. I can't draw for nuts.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
I'm a
Same
very
here,
shit
man.
drawer,
Same here. Same here.
and
It's tough to sketch. You
it's
really have to be that kind
yeah,
of person, right? Like it's really a bachpan se kar
yeah.
raha hu kind of thing.
Yeah. It's not something I do,
है
but
ना?
I will say like I do enjoy the cutting and like artistic
Dude,
vision
like
that I can put up all
especially the
through
Hawkeye
Photoshop
one,
and
man. Like
Canva and
you know you
stuff.
did the whole grunge Tokyo thing on the
Oh,
background,
thanks, dude.
and you know that
Yeah.
really caught my eye. Like same with like you know you use so many stutter effects, like glitch effects for Guardians of the Galaxy that came out so well. And you know when you did the whole thing with
Oh,
Spider-Man, like I was like, my God, Spidey is our favorite boy, and now I know why. Because you know you had like the whole four thing grid going on. There was like the whole
yeah.
tattoo thing, and then cutouts, sticker cutouts, and everything. Like that was damn good.
Yeah. Like I did a lot of I tried to find a lot of graffiti
Yeah,
based
yeah.
stuff and
And I think the
something that would
Spider-Man
suit
character,
New York
yeah,
vibe.
yeah,
The vibe
the
was
big
basically I was trying to get was
apple,
like what New York is.
yeah,
And since Spidey kind of inhabits the whole idea of a kid from Queens
right,
who is just trying to do the right thing,
right.
I think like that might be something that I don't know if I was able to get through from that work or not, but
No
like
man, I
I
came
hope
across
like
really well, and I'm a fan for sure, bro. I'm a fan for sure.
oh
But
thank you.
wait, before we forget, what's this bet that you talk about that you have with a friend of yours?
So I thought I could get away without talking about it, but like I kind of have to.
No. You gotta
So
tell us.
So one of my best friends that I've known for since like I think I was what 4 or 5 years old. I don't know. It's been a
Who's
very
this
long
boy?
time.
Shout him out, bro.
So his name is Aditya Paliwal.
Oh, what's up, dude?
His
Let's Google, dude.
yeah, that's Google dude. Well, not anymore in Google, but yeah,
Yeah.
he's Google dude.
You know, once Google, always
So-
Google.
I don't think he wants to me.
I know. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey,
But,
what's up, Aditya? If you're listening to this,
I mean I don't know if he is or not, but like so he's about to do something really big in his life in
Nice.
December.
whoa.
Basically, he's about to get married in December.
Okay, that is
And-
big.
Yeah, I know, right? Like it's crazy. But it's so interesting to hear like one of my best friends is getting married
Right?
this year.
So it
Holy
begins. Like,
crap.
so it begins.
So it begins. So it begins. But one of my best friends is getting married this year, which is crazy. So the main thing is like for his wedding is gonna be epic. I'm quite sure. I can't wait. I'm gonna run amok. I'm gonna help, but I'm also gonna run amok in that wedding, and I'm gonna get him drunk like a motherfucker on the wedding day. But that aside, we have a bet that has been placed before that wedding happens. And
Right,
this
okay.
bet happened in front of his fiance. So
Oh my
hey,
God.
this is something that's official and will happen if either of us lose. So that is happening. Don't worry, and there will be proof. But to explain what the bet is,
Right.
the fact there are two things you'll need to know. One, I think you already knew that I used to be really fat. I've lost a good amount of
Hey.
weight, but I still want to do a lot of
Say
it. Right?
you were.
I still want to lose a lot.
Say you were fluffy. That's the politically correct word.
So I mean, I can say I was fat.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can say I was fat. People can say
I
was
get
fat.
that
I was
logic.
obese
You
as
can
fuck.
call yourself, but people get it fluffy.
I was obese as fuck. People can call me that. It's okay. I don't mind because that is the truth of the matter. That's the reality, right? But that aside, my friend has been really skinny, right?
Okay.
So we were basically a Laurel and Hardy duo.
Ah.
But if anybody gets that reference,
I do.
yeah.
I get it.
But the thing is, like, he has always had this thing that he's wanted abs.
Okay.
And my thing is, I want to reach a certain weight goal. So for me right now, the weight goal that I want to reach is 90 kgs. Okay.
Alright, okay.
And either so the bet is by October. Okay. Either I reach the weight goal of 90 kgs, or he gets a good set of abs that like he'll have to get approved by each of our friends in our friend group that he has achieved
Interesting.
the status of having abs. So and that's still October. The date like that. I think it's the end of October for
Okay.
us,
All right.
and whoever loses this bet, okay,
Right.
like either if he doesn't get abs or if I don't
So
reach
both
my
of
weight
y'all
goal.
could lose and both of y'all could win. Like it's not like
Yeah. Both of us. So there is a stalemate. There is a like thing for those like a fallback plan for that. But I'll get to
right.
it.
Okay.
If either of us reaches and the other person doesn't, the loser of the bet has to dye their hair permanently blue for the wedding. Like
Oh
permanently blue in the
my
sense like
god,
it
dude!
will only go away after your hair grows out.
Holy
That's
fuck!
like what
For the
happens.
wedding, yo.
Either
For the wedding.
for the wedding,
Oh my god.
your photos in the wedding are gonna have blue hair.
Insane, dude.
That
You know the only reason I hope Aditya loses his bet because he will have such a story to
because
tell.
it's his wedding, I want to
I
see him
know,
with blue
like
hair,
just,
dude.
like just imagine every time he's going through his wedding photos and like someone asks him,
I swear.
dude, तेरा बाल blue क्यों है? And he will be like, अच्छा सुन, and you know,
It's a
such
story.
cool
It's a story, right?
Yeah.
It's such a good story. But either that happens. So now, like you said, there could be a chance both of us lose or both of us win. So the fallback for both of those situations, if both of us lose,
Right.
both of us have to get our hairs dyed blue. Okay.
Hmm.
So that's the thing. And if both of us win, now here's the big kicker. So there was another friend of ours, PP, I'll call him for short. I don't know if he wants his name revealed or not.
Okay.
But PP, I'll call him. He was also one of the adjudicators that day.
Whoa.
He was
Making
the
things
commissioner, the
official.
bet commissioner.
Oh my god.
the die
Takes
bet
me
commissioner.
back to the slap bet. Like in Lily being
Yeah.
slap bet commissioner. And she was so biased, let's just accept that.
So if both of us win, he has to get his hair colored red for the wedding.
What?
Also the fiance. Again, I think I don't know if I should reveal her name.
Yeah, let's just call her the fiance.
The fiance.
Yeah.
She has to also get a bit of her hair colored red. I didn't want to get her
dude.
whole. Like I didn't want to have like the full red thing because again it's her
don't
wedding
mess
day.
with the bride, dude.
I would not.
Nope.
I would not mess with the bride.
Nope. Big
That's
mistake.
fine.
Big mistake.
But she's agreed. She's agreed to either of us having the blue hair.
A sport.
And her having like a little bit of red, she's fine with. And red isn't red doesn't look as bad when it's like streaked, right?
Red is
like it can look really cool.
Red is damn cool, bro.
Yeah. But blue as a hair color can be really bad.
Yeah, dude. You gotta really. I think pulling off blue is probably more difficult than pulling off purple.
Oh, dude, yeah. I have pulled off purple in college. That is there.
Dude, oh my god.
So,
Whoa. So I guess this week's Instagram posts are gonna be your photos from junior college.
No. Not in junior college. Remember in MBA, like the one day I had dyed my hair.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like permanently.
No, not permanent.
Okay.
I've not done permanent stuff yet. That's why I wanted to do this bet because it'll be just fun to like see what happens. But I do want to win because again, it's a good motivation, one, and two, I want to see my best friend have blue hair on his wedding
Dude,
day.
I want to see him
one
have
of my
blue
best
hair,
friends.
man. I want to see him have blue hair now.
Dude, I'll tell him to invite you to the wedding.
Dude, I just want to see the photos. It's okay even if I don't get an invite. I want to see the photos and laugh. मैं आएगा खाली ऐसा दूर से किचन के बैकडोर से देख के हंस के चले जाएगा. But इसके लिए बुलाना है.
But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how saucy you sheeples find this bet, but I am gonna enjoy the heck out of this one.
Sassy.
Sassy. But
Damn cool,
that's one part of what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But Lee, I wanted to ask you, Z, like, have you ever thought about like dyeing your hair
Dude,
and all that?
To be
stuff?
very
like,
honest,
have you ever thought of doing a
I
bet?
have always been on the fence with hair color and tattoos. Like, there's
Really?
a big part of me that wants to do it, and then there's a big part of me that's just indecisive. Like hair, I think.
You wanna have a bet?
What? No, I'm good. I'll just talk about it. I don't want to have a bet, but I think at some point I would really like to like go all. What's that thingy that like this platinum blonde kind of color, like that? You know, the whole Adidas guy from.
Oh, yeah. I know.
You know this Infinity War. No. The second Avengers was. Infinity War.
No, Ultron, Age of
Hey,
Ultron.
I was combining Captain America ka. Yeah. So you know that hair color, which is like a silvery like thing, which makes
Right.
it's like you grew up under Vikings and yeah, like that kind of hair, and you fight dragons for sport. Um, I would love to have that
Fair
hair color.
enough.
And tattoos, dude, I know for sure. I don't know when, but I know for sure that I'm gonna have knuckle tattoos. Like that's the thing that I've been.
Oh, knuckle
Yeah,
tattoos.
I'm
That's
gonna have
interesting.
knuckle
Like,
tattoos.
do you know what
Yeah.
you want on your knuckles?
Yes, I'm gonna have be present on the fingers. Like that's for sure. Yeah,
Really?
like
Okay.
because you know I need like that's something that I really believe in, but I really forget very fast. And if I had to like
I
etch my body with
I do
something,
plan on
yeah.
I
What
do
about
plan
you?
on getting tattoos sometime as well. Like just a small tattoo is somewhere
Dude,
on my hand.
जाएंगे
Like I
bro
don't know
अपन
where, but
साथ में करेंगे bro. Like I need that
chal, bro.
moral support.
So the funnily enough, like I think Varshini also was planning to get a tattoo, so we
How
can all
cool.
three like go
Dude,
together and
that
you
will
get
be
to meet her
amazing.
as well.
Yeah, dude. Hey, Varshini, what's up? If you're listening to this, we've missed out on meeting, and we have an exciting new episode planned out with you. Yeah,
Yeah, but Z, dude, when are you gonna meet me, you
dude,
bitch?
यार अपने को मिलना पड़ेगा. It's just that I don't know what's wrong with Bombay. Actually, I do know what's wrong with Bombay and why the cases are rising.
Yeah.
It's just that I'm saying it out of frustration that why are people being so silly? I mean, it's okay, I get it. You have to go out for work. Makes sense.
Yeah.
But why are you standing below your houses with 6 other friends smoking a cigarette at 2 a.m.? That's not part of your job description.
Yeah, no, that's
Sharing a J. And like,
so here's the thing. Here's the thing. I feel the funny thing part of it all is like it's one thing. Bombay is really bad right now. It's having a really shit time with COVID.
right, dude, it's a shit
The
show
virus
for
we
sure.
shouldn't talk about.
Yep.
But it's something I hope like it dies out a bit. Like the funny fact of it all is I went to freaking Delhi.
Okay.
I came back from Delhi. And I was like, okay, I've been around. I'll get to meet Z at some point.
Right.
But this fucker I have not met for a year.
Dude, he
and
went to
again,
Delhi
like
and
we were
he's not
planning to
met
meet,
me.
and then
Yeah.
that also got canned
That also got
because
messed
freaking
up.
COVID cases.
क्या कर रहा है COVID, bro? Like COVID has no chill, bro. COVID has no chill. थोड़ा life में.
I mean like the vaccinations have started and all that. So I guess I don't know how much that'll also help. My mom got the first like
Whoa, man!
dose though.
What was that like? Tell
So-
us something about it. What was that experience like?
I mean, it was interesting. Like the place was not so. Luckily, I guess it's more so we went to a private hospital, so I think that might have helped.
Okay.
But there was like no crowd. Everything was like properly spaced out. They did it in a very proper, like well done manner. I wasn't allowed in, but my mom was saying like it was like there was no contact with people other than like the doctor giving you the dose and all that, and everything was like done well.
Okay.
Everything was managed really well. And the main thing is like I think she had like a fever for a day after
Right.
the vaccine.
Right.
But that's about it. Like after a day or two, she was fine and she's back to work again.
Dude, that is
from,
so
like,
incredible,
last
man.
2-3 days. But yeah, I think it's been. I mean now from today, I guess 45 and above also started, right? So I'm
Yeah.
guessing like your parents are gonna go for it.
Yeah. I think that's the plan. My dad's not here yet from being outside the country. But once he's back, I think my mom and him plan to like sort of go and get the first shot
Right.
and figure it out. But I guess
mean,
it's
best
great,
to
man.
get it
Like,
done,
it's
right?
it's,
Like,
it's
at
a
least,
year. I'm so glad that it's a year. It was out in a year. The vaccine is here.
Yeah.
And
But the crazy part here is like vaccine also is not 100%
हाँ वो तो है
guarantee
bro
or
वो तो
you're
एक
okay
वो
kind
तो
of
एक त्रास है bro like you have this whole discussion where people are like तो मैं vaccine क्यों लूँ like mask ही पहनना है
Yeah,
but
yeah.
people I think don't understand how statistics works like just simple probability I am one of those
Yeah, I mean you're strengthening your own self.
Yeah,
your immunity
100%.
is getting boosted and all that, so it's fine. And anyways, we don't want to bore you with talking
Yeah.
about like COVID because I think you'll have
you'll
heard
have
about it
enough
everywhere.
sources we're here to
Yeah.
have chill discussions about dyeing
But this
hair
is-
blue and editing videos
This is just something like I felt like we both couldn't meet because
Yeah.
again cases are on the rise.
it was
and
pretty
stuff, and
cucked
yeah, But
Yeah, but this is
that
nice.
aside,
That was nice. This is nice to just have a chill conversation. It's been a
yeah.
long time.
But how have you been, dude? Like, I mean, I know a little bit from behind the scenes about like
Yeah.
you've had a time over the past month,
Yep.
or maybe I guess the past 2-3 months or more so.
You're right.
But and I know that like you found something more over the past month after when I was in Delhi. I think
Right.
since you were posting, you like you said you found like editing was
Yeah,
something
right. I
really
mean,
that
like it's
interested
it's
you.
not like I'm changing the world or anything, but like in
But
whatever
yeah,
little way, it's so much fun, and like every day I am so humbled to like find out that anything that I need to learn is right there on YouTube, and it. I don't know.
yeah,
I don't think people say it enough, but I'm so grateful that we live in a time where access to information is the least of our worries. Like it's so readily
yeah,
available, and
yeah.
it's I don't know, like it's so overpowering. I don't have words to express it, but it feels so cool, man. Like it's out there, it's free. uh, at least like
You can
there's
utilize it the
yeah,
best way you can,
yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
you should at
You
least do
should. And
it
I
in
mean,
that
like,
sense,
it's
I
so
guess.
cool. Like, we're living in a
Yeah,
time where you could actually learn something off YouTube and find a way to make money out of it. And not even have to go to
dude.
like a
Yeah,
fancy college and do an expensive degree, because not everyone has that kind of money, right?
yeah.
And if you have that kind of money, I mean, I urge you to just not have your learning academic. Also, please look at doing things on YouTube.
Research what you want to do
Yeah,
it properly. That's the whole thing, right? Like, so good academies kind of help you a lot
yeah,
in this case
true,
because of course like they have the right resources and everything,
true.
but always research where you're going and what you're
Yeah,
studying
yeah.
and
And
how much you think it will take you to the career path you're planning
true,
to. I mean, things change later
true,
on as well.
true. And trust
They have
trust
for us
us.
certainly,
Trust us, a gap year is
but
not bad at all.
yeah.
Like, if you get
Oh yeah, gap years aren't bad at
yeah,
all. You
yeah.
get to
I mean,
see if you use them the way
yeah,
you should in
yeah.
general. I think you
True,
learn a lot,
very true.
and I guess whatever you find of value right over the gap year
Yeah,
is what's important. But never be afraid of that gap year because it's not like you're losing everything if you just like take a year to
right.
think about what you want to go and do ahead. It's just that like be careful with what you're doing and don't at the
Yeah,
end of it like no. I hope you come out at the end of it saying that okay, I have a lot of clarity and I know where I'm going now, kind of thing.
true.
It's difficult. I mean, it's not important to know, but at least you have a direction,
Very
maybe
true.
like a step,
Very
right?
true.
Which is more than a lot of people maybe can ask
I
for
know,
at
man. I
times.
know. Like, I mean, it's extremely hard to figure out what you need
Yeah.
to be doing for the rest of your life, and and I would say that experiment as much as you can, but at the same time, try to move towards a specialization, because
Hmm.
ultimately I think that's what is like the end goal, at least for me, is to find out that one thing that I really enjoy, that I am good at, or am constantly getting better at, and something that I can monetize. And
Huh.
like being a generalist is only can only take you till so much.
True.
And
True.
and most of us end up being generalists for most of our life, and find the first job, and think that's what we're destined to do for the rest of our life. But if you have the
I
luxury
mean, to
to,
an extent, this podcast is generalist.
yeah, yeah,
It's a
see,
very variety thing.
there you go, there you go.
So, yeah, but that is. I hope like see like you're having a better time now. I know
Yeah.
if you want to speak about it a little more, let us know. Like if you're comfortable.
Oh no,
But
I'm in
like,
a much much better
what
place
has this
now.
process been like for you? Like, if whether it be the bad days or the good days, what is it that it's like been like through your POV, if I were to ask,
Right.
if I'm not prying
No,
too
I
much.
think I have, for a while now, for the past 2 3 months, tried to really ask myself that if I'm having any kind of negative thoughts, are they really
Hmm.
helping me? And if my frame of mind is, or my perspective, or the rhetoric that I'm stuck in, is it really helping me? And if the answer is
Hmm.
no, I forcefully get out of that, because otherwise, while it's okay to dwell into misery, But if you dwell into it for way too long, it at some point becomes detrimental. So I've tried to take a U-turn, and I'm again every day grateful for the simple things, like just the fact that I can cook food. I have the ability to do that. I
Right.
can do my bed, fold clothes, like simple things that we so easily ignore because everyday life doesn't give us the luxury to appreciate those things. And since I don't have a full-time job that takes up most of my day, I have that luxury. I acknowledge that. But I'm just not trying to rush time by. I'm not trying to get to an end goal that isn't here yet. And
Right.
I think that's bringing me a lot more joy, because just sinking into the simpler things, like the third cup of coffee while watching, I don't know, birds on a tree. Like, it might sound bizarre, but it has like a beautiful sense of tranquility. So yeah, I'm there, man. And just trying to learn new things, editing new clips, having endless cups of coffee, working on my fragrances every day. That's a constant. Yeah, stuff like that.
But dude, I'm happy, man, like to hear that because I know you've struggled over the
Yeah,
last year.
dude.
I've heard
Right?
you
Like
struggled
last
over the
year was
last
so
year.
bad. It was filled with so
I,
much
I
fear.
yeah, and I know that the Sheeples have a little bit of an inkling because we've spoken about it here and there on pods,
Right.
episodes at least, like where you might have shared a bit about what your where you're at or what you're going through, but like knowing from behind, like it's been a difficult time seeing that, oh, my friend is struggling and I don't know how to help, kind of thing.
Yeah.
uh, it's interesting to have that like dilemma, right? But like I'm happier to see this. I know that I can't always be like forcing you to, array, tell me this, tell me
Yeah.
that. That's when you're comfortable, you're going to talk about it. And
Fair. Yeah.
I guess that my only job I can do is being there, right, at that point
Yeah,
to
dude.
hear it
And
out
forever
and where
grateful
you
for
went.
that, man. Having you and having Sheeples as a
Nah,
safe
dude, like
space.
it's you don't need to be grateful to for that because it's what I should be doing. It's not something I want to be thanked for. You're my friend. I need to be there, uh,
Yeah, dude.
in that sense,
I
right?
I got your back too, my friend. We didn't
and
choose poorly. Yeah, I would say that.
and that's like, I it just like makes me happy to see that you're getting to a better place
Yeah, man, for
in
sure,
in the whole
100%.
grand scheme of things, and hopefully things will keep looking up over time
Yes,
as
my
we move
friend,
on in this year,
for sure.
because we have much bigger and better things coming forward towards us, right? And we plan so many things now.
Yep,
Like
we
we
do.
have so many things that we want to do. So I can't wait to see that happen. that's
I know,
that's the
man.
main thing.
I'm with you on that. Echo that sentiment so hard. Sheeples all the
Um,
way. Hey, we're sorry about that. We had some internet issue,
my
and we
internet
had
is
to start all
basically
over
like
again.
fucking up since the last week on Discord. So
Yes,
it's not been great.
woes of a developing country. We have great internet some days and not so great internet
Yeah.
on
So
the
I
other
don't know. I
days.
don't know.
But yeah, we still have some of the cheapest internet tariff plans. I don't know. I didn't know that for sure, but like apparently people
Yeah.
in the US pay around 80 odd dollars a month for their cellular plans. And I'm like, yeah, I pay barely
Yeah,
$3
we
a
have like
month.
some really good plans. I think our mobile networks are
Yeah.
really nice in that way. It's just that internet can fuck up sometimes. Though it's
Yeah.
getting better.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
Right. It is. It is for
But
sure, man. Not like Norway, Switzerland better, but
but
like,
that's
yeah,
that's a
better,
whole
better.
separate conversation to have. I think last we left off was
True.
around when I was saying like I'm just happy that Z is in a better place, and I think you were saying something at the end, right, for that, Z, like
Yeah, so I mean, all I was saying towards the end was that it's great to be a generalist when you're sort of flirting with things to figure
Mhm.
out what your thing is. But I think if you have an inkling of something that interests you, you gotta spend like set
Yeah.
amount of time every day to become better at it. Like as much as you can, because Otherwise the whole generalist route is really a very short fuse. Like, it can only take you till
Yeah.
some place, and then after that you have to depend on some kind of expertise. And I think that's one of those problems when you become oriented with the service sector economy, right? You start having positions of marketing and advertising, and things that are very intangible, so to speak. Of course they're very real, but then when you're sort of like managing a group of people who are specialists, but you might not necessarily be. So I think
Yeah.
that's the risk of being a service economy. But yeah, don't fall into that trap, because ultimately if you are a specialist, you'll always be in demand.
Yeah.
No matter how niche that specialist is, right? Even if you're a digital artist, like, times are great
Mm-hmm.
for being a digital
I
artist with
mean,
NFT, right?
NFTs, there's a big up and down for it because there's the environmental aspect, which I am concerned about as well. So I don't know if I want to really get into it or not
True.
at the moment. But NFTs,
Right.
it's a good time to be a digital artist in general because other than NFTs, there are other ways that you can sell your artwork, which there are alternatives. Though the only thing is, like, I think NFTs is very new and it has a very big market for it that's growing, at least not a big market, but it has a market that's growing a lot. And it has like really big a lot of eyes on it. So it's a good time for digital artists
Right.
to come up and maybe showcase their work and kind of make a name for themselves
Right.
to an extent. Let's see how that goes, where this goes, and I hope like the environmental concerns can be solved at some point. But I don't know if going the NFT route is the best way or not. But that's a whole different ball game in its own way, because cryptocurrencies and again, like, if y'all don't know if your sheeples don't know what NFTs are, I think y'all should look up non-fungible tokens online, because it's a very interesting concept that started up. Like, there are people who sold their like the CEO of Twitter sold his first ever tweet that he tweeted out on Twitter, and that went for like a hell of a lot of
Right.
money. So, and you might wonder, like, why would someone buy someone's tweet and stuff like that, but like it's basically like inherently in a way investment into an asset that might gain value over time,
Yeah.
and maybe other people might want to buy and sell. So there's NFTs in terms of moments in sports, like videos of a sporting moment, whether it be a goal by Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo, or a dunk by like LeBron James, or like Michael Jordan doing some really cool move. These are moments that are also being sold as NFTs in a way. So these things
Right.
have their own value, and to an extent, like, it's kind of crazy the amount of money that's being spent on it. So if you sheeples are interested, maybe definitely look up NFTs. It's along the lines of like how crypto is growing this year has been crazy for it. Well, over the last year, I guess it's grown a lot, but this year it's truly like everywhere. Everybody's talking about it. So NFTs is something that's kind of come up over the last like few months and suddenly taking the world by storm to an extent. So it's an interesting thing.
Right on, man. And I guess at some point, if the haze clears out and
Yeah.
we know a lot more about it, that would be so much more cooler. But I think, as you said, as of now, it's like
It's
a
a
sort
very
of
gray
gray
area,
area.
yeah.
So
It's a very
really,
gray area.
yeah. So
You
it
know, what
depends.
other area
But
was
yeah,
gray?
man, I think,
My brain during the wedding
yeah,
time in Delhi.
oh, dude, that must have been so
Dude,
jade up. Like,
I'm telling you, like, honestly, that whole wedding has been one drunk escapade, like one drunk weekend complete. Like,
after having that
oh,
one
dude, hell!
Jan,
Jan was hell.
you still did it, didn't
I
you?
did it. So for the
You still
people
did
who
it,
might
didn't
not know, Indian
you?
weddings have a lot of like ceremonies that take place over the course of number of days. And if I were to name like a few main ones, I would say Roka, that happens a lot earlier, like a few months earlier than the wedding. It's basically saying like y'all are kind of gonna marry each other, and y'all are like now kind of making that bond official to an extent. Then there's the whole mehendi ceremony that happens. There's the sangeet. So mehendi is like this henna. If people know, like there's this what is that material called in English? I don't know, but like it's put on your hands. It's like cool designs and stuff. It has like more meaning, history behind it. I'm saying cool designs. There's more cultural history there.
It's called mehendi, hai
I'm
na?
not the right person to ask about this, so I'm not going to talk about it a lot.
Dude, you totally missed my joke. I was like, it's called mehendi, hai na?
I didn't hear you actually. Your voice did not come through, so I completely missed it.
Yeah.
Damn, that's funny. That's
Yeah,
what
no.
it's called, maybe. Oh my god. But
Hmm.
yeah, so that's one. There's Sangeet ceremony, which is basically like the families partying it up or dancing in a way on different songs and stuff. And there's choreography that happens. There's like games that happen on the night. There's lot of stuff that goes on. So that's a really fun night. Next morning is haldi, and then after that is the main wedding. Haldi is basically like you put what again, haldi. I'm so used to saying the Hindi words for it. I don't know what the English like translation would be. But turmeric is
Turmeric,
one
bro.
thing, but like it's like
Turmeric.
a paste of turmeric and other things that like that's
Okay.
put on you just to make you look the best for the wedding kind of thing. It's a whole ceremony that happens, and the whole family.
Are you talking about
Vico
Vico
turmeric,
turmeric, bro?
nahi cosmetic. Vico turmeric Ayurvedic cream. Oh my god. But yeah, finally the wedding and then the reception. So these are you already can imagine there's a lot of stuff that happens, right? And in this wedding, it was like a very small number of people, right? And we were in Agra in this really cool palace kind of a hotel, which was amazing, first of all. And honestly, like there was drinks from the beginning. There was a live band the whole time. It was so. I was thinking I wouldn't drink because I just had jaundice a month before this, and I should be fine.
तू रहने दे रे
अरे
bro. तेरे से
भाई,
नहीं
I'm
होएगा.
telling
तू
you,
रहने दे.
I gave everybody, I got
तेरे बस
everybody
की
to
बात नहीं है
drink.
bro.
I
नहीं
drank
नहीं.
like a motherfucker. We partied every night
Hmm.
till 6:30 in the morning, and oh my god, it was the best time. Like 4 days of just 2 hours of sleep and partying all day and all night. Holy shit! Like there are stories there that
Yeah.
oh my god, like my brother being passed out before like sangeet ceremonies and all that stuff, like the bride's sister having to get an IV drip because she was not okay. So
Holy fuck.
amazing stuff. I think I had an amazing it was a ball of a time, and I honestly am so happy I got to go out and do this. It was we were safe and everybody was tested before the wedding, so that's the main thing I think we can take away. And then we were tested after the wedding, so everybody was okay, no COVID scares, nothing like that, so all great, all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like it was a hell of a time. It was a hell of a time.
Dude, that and your friend's wedding that's coming up, I think are
Oh
going to
my
be two
god,
big
dude!
weddings of the
So
year. Yeah.
you know the crazy part, like my family has a very weird family tree. So my nephew is the same age as me.
Right.
One of my nephews, or like a few of my nephews are older. Nieces and nephews are older. Some of them are my age, and then some of them are really really young. So it's a very weird family tree. So the guy, the who's my age, right? He's supposed to be my nephew, but he's also getting married this year. So it's like, wow,
Holy
my
fuck.
technical nephew is getting married before me, and now everybody's gonna ask me the question like, "Ab to teri baari." I'm like, no, not at all, not at
Yeah.
all, not gonna happen. Please,
Yep.
please,
Please don't
don't
make it
don't
happen,
talk to
bro.
me
Don't
about
make it
this,
happen.
please. नहीं चाहिए.
चाहिए ही नहीं bro. अपने को चाहिए ही
But
नहीं.
yeah, man, like it's been a crazy time, and I'm happy to be back. I'm fully like, on it now. Back with the Sheeples stuff. It's been a year. I can't wait to see you again, Z, and I can't wait to, make cooler content for you, Sheeples. Hopefully, you'll like our content and y'all will
Oh,
like share it
dude.
with your friends and stuff if you like it enough. I mean, that's like, I think yeah, that's that. I can't wait, man. I look forward to what's coming ahead.
Oh, dude, I can't wait either, man. Good,
Oh,
good
for
times
sure.
coming ahead.
But yeah, this was a fun episode to record. I hope like you sheeples had a good time catching up with us as well. We would love to know what you sheeples have been up to. If anybody wants to respond, the pain.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are waiting
yeah.
for
Cricket's
cricket's
chirping, but
chirping, but we
if
are
anybody
waiting.
actually does respond, we would be more than happy to learn and talk to you sheepers about it. Talk to you, like have a conversation with you all. So, hey, you can hit us up at any point on our Instagram, on our Twitter, on Reddit, on our website.
Marna
Hit us
mat,
up,
bro, but
kick
hit
it
us
back
up.
with us. Come on, we are waiting. We
We're
have
taking
like
it.
a beer in our hands already, a coffee cup in our hands, whatever you want it to be. We have it.
Tu bol, I'll
Yeah,
be what you want me to be.
just join us. So
So that song, be what you wanna
yeah.
be.
Oh my
Bacardi, good
god.
times.
Yep. That's true. That is a good time. Yeesh. Also a bad time afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
you could
Yeah.
tell us for sure.
I could tell you for sure. But anyways, this was fun, man. This was a good one to catch up on. And yeah,
Yep.
we'll see you all
See you
next week.
soon, sheeples,
Yeah.
in the next one.
Bye,
Yep.
Sheepa.